What's up, Jones Bones? It is your girl, Unitedly Random, and today we are opening up something that came through the mail. Now, I don't know who sent this to me, so if it was you, let me know down below so I can give a personalized thanks. But I think whoever sent it to me wanted to remain anonymous because you guys didn't send a little tag with the gift. Either way, I am grateful to be receiving some cards to extend my tarot, what do you call this, tarot shelf, if you will. I definitely have to show you guys my tarot shelf one of these days. I'll probably show you next video. I'm very happy about it. I got plenty of other cards that I need to open as well, so we'll get into that in these next coming Tuesdays. Sorry I went a little MIA. You know, at this point you probably should just be used to it. But I want to thank Araceli Espinoza, Cool Breeze, and also Drake's Ghost Rider for being members of the channel. And you too can be members of the channel. Membership starting at 99 cents with the phalanges and working our way on up. I hope to see you there. Now, let's go ahead and get into opening these right after this intro.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
And we are back. So this is the Empowering Questions deck. It's going to be an oracle card. In the back of it says the Empowering Questions card deck includes 52 colorful cards that contain questions for you. So you can use these cards for meditation, for writing, or for any other empowering process that you would like. With the help of these cards, you can examine your deeper self, discover and release your inner strength, and bring more energy into your life. Now, I think I saw another tarot reader use these cards, or I just thought of using different cards for self-empowerment while I'm doing my readings. So I don't really know how I came across these cards, but this is the back of the cards, and we're gonna go ahead and go and look through this deck. So boom, what are my best qualities? Boom, come on. What are my most important values, and how are they reflected in my life and in my daily decisions? What if everything is as it should be, and how would that make me feel? What kind of situations do I avoid? What does the evasion say about my previous experiences or beliefs? What have been the most defining moments that have shaped my life? How do I show love to myself? How do I show love to others? What is the most courageous thing I've done, and how did it make me feel? What am I thankful for today? You guys know that I have a gratitude journal that I've been trying to get into the habit of writing in every day. I do it and I go off, I do it and I go off. And then I have the Wisdom of Rumi, which that is something that I do almost every Friday. I answer a question, I read a poem, and I give you a previous answer that I've already written. So this is, I like this deck. I like asking myself these types of questions. What was I intended to do in this life? What does being mean to me? Oh, what does being mean to me? I was like, that doesn't make sense. Ignoring the quotation marks. What kinds of feelings am I feeling right now? What kind of metaphor can you find to describe my feelings? Can I find to describe my feelings? Now I'm starting to mess up on reading. What larger entity am I a part of? I like these cards. What is my life like when it is in balance? I was talking to someone this week and I was like, hey, what would your perfect life look like? I think that's a very interesting thing to ask people. If I don't feel shame or fear, what would I do now? How or in what way do I experience myself when I'm alone? What kinds of reoccurring situations or people do I attract? What kinds of lessons might they be about? Might they have about myself? See, I'm starting to struggle in the reading. We still got a chunk to go. Don't leave yet, you guys. I'll try to do faster. Am I doing more of the things that keep me alive or more of the things that make me feel alive? What makes me feel alive? What advice on life would I give to myself if I was a mother and wished nothing but happiness for my child? I've heard that a lot. You have to start treating yourself like you're a child. I was thinking about that earlier, and I was like, I think one thing that a lot of parents mess up on is that they try to raise their child in the way that they want it to be raised. And in the reality, every child is different. And on top of that, like, I believe that children of the future have a certain level of more advantages, right? And so, and more chances to grow and things along those lines. So I think that what I would like to say is you can't raise your child with how you would have liked to be raised. You have to raise their child with how they need to be raised, if that makes any sense. And I think that it's a conversation. Raising a child is a conversation, right? It's a conversation that's a little harder when they're young, but still it's a conversation. And so I look forward to one day being a mother. I had a friend over this weekend. I'm sorry I'm going on a tangent, but I had a friend over this weekend, and she had her kid, and you know, he was crying a lot, as, you know, kids confined to one area might be. And I just thought, like, there's a lot of noise going on right now. And, like, he's probably overstimulated and cannot, you know, explain it, you know? Because, funny enough, I've been in a similar position as an adult. So I understand what it's like, as silly as that might sound, because I do have my, like, overstimulation, and, like, I do have my meltdowns, which, by the way, I know completely that is not normal for someone really my age. That's something that, like, you would have probably grown out of if not for me, I think my neurodivergence shining through, and not really having a lot of emotional support growing up and having to self-regulate. And, you know, if you got to teach yourself how to do something and you don't have any good role models, you might teach yourself wrong. And so because of all of that, it goes to say that there's a lot of things that I still have to work on in myself, but I still very much so look forward to being a mother, because I really think I could do it. I mean, I recognize it can be very stressful and hard at times, but I still look forward to doing it, which is something that everybody keeps saying, oh, no, you don't. And I'm just like, why would I not want to be a mother? Why am I doing the things I'm doing right now? What is my gift to the world? How have I become me? What am I like? Not completely a train wreck, but my mind immediately said train wreck. We're working on speaking more positive to myself. What would I want people to remember me? Well, how would I want people to remember me when I'm no longer here? I just be calling out some words. Don't remember me for calling out words. That's what I need y'all not to do. Would I be proud of myself if I spoke to other people in the same way as my thoughts speak to me? How do my thoughts speak to me? Look, I did not ask to be called out in this moment. Did not ask to be called out, but okay. Where am I going and why? Come on, focus. Am I focusing more on what my life looks like than what it feels like? Ooh, the big question. Who am I? Who am I? That's a very interesting question. Is there something in my life that makes me forget time while I'm doing it? What is it? Sleeping, you know? That was a joke. What or who am I beneath all my roles? And they're not talking about like rolls on your belly. I know y'all know that, but still, what would happen if I didn't try to control my future? See, I don't know about that one. That sounds scary. Like, that question gave me anxiety. How often do I give myself permission to enjoy life? How do I feel then, when I give myself that permission? What kind of advice on life would I give to my younger self? Probably say fall. I'd probably say, girl, stop trying to please these people. Who or what defines the contents of my life? Me, of course. What are those things that make me feel good while I'm doing them? That kind of feels like a repeat question. What is the most important thing for me in this moment? To finish reading these oracle cards for this video. What kinds of routines or habits limit my experience of everyday life? Look, I need a routine. I need some type of routine. I want balance. Who am I when I'm alone? I definitely feel like this was a repeat. What does love mean to me? Well, it said how to love myself and how to love others. What is my worst fear and how does it limit my possibilities in life? I don't like bugs, and it limits my possibilities in life because I don't really want to go outside, because I feel like you go outside, you in their arena, okay? And if they get in your face, you went to their house, okay? Is there something I should let go of to be able to move forward? How would I want to be encouraged right now? What would I want to hear? What is my biggest dream? What can I do today to move closer to that dream? If this was my last day, would I be satisfied with my life? What would I have done differently? What kinds of good and beautiful things am I experiencing in this moment? What does happiness mean to me? What is it that fascinates me so much that the thought or feeling of it won't leave me alone? How do I put this feeling into action right now? What is my instinct telling me to do? What kind of advice on life would my old self give my current self? So earlier it said, what kind of advice would you give your younger self? Now you got to give it to your current self. What is the worst that could happen if I let go of things that are no longer serving me? Am I living according to the expectations and dreams of others or of my own? How do I distinguish them from each other? What gives me great joy? What is my mission in life? What would I do if I have enough time? What do I do when I have free time? Okay, and so that is it for the empowering questions. If you are still here, I kind of want to know, like, what question did you like the most? And if you would like to answer it down below, you know, I say go for it. I'm kind of nosy. I want to see. Let me go ahead and shuffle out a card for me to take with me today. And the card says, what or who am I beneath all my roles? So I'm going to take this, and this is going to be my thumbnail. So I want people to come in with this idea in mind. Boom. So much love and positive vibes. I hope to see you guys again next week. Y'all know where to find me. Unitedly Random on YouTube, Unitedly Random on TikTok, where we have about 52,000 followers there. Unitedly Random pretty much everywhere. So see you guys next time. Bye.